class. My name is Nilay Temur Batti. How are you today?
I'm good. How about you, teacher?
I'm good too. How about you?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you for asking. So today our class is reading, and I'd like to start off with some questions actually. You can take turn answering these questions, okay? So Sevin, what is your favorite holiday style?
My favorite holiday style I want it to be exciting, doing adventures, seeing places that I haven't seen before.
Okay, very good. Honor, so what type of place would you prefer for your holiday to stay in?
I would prefer a nice summer holiday, like in a hotel, a beach, next to the sea, where I
Yes.
could swim, play with my friends.
Okay, very good answers, guys. So, Sevin, who would you like to go to holiday with generally?
I would really want to go with my family and show them the places that I've seen. Because I like when my family sees the places. But if I was to pick a friend, I think I want to go with one of my best friends, Delpreet.
Okay, wonderful. So, Honor, when will be you think your next vacation?
I think my next vacation will be in 2021 due to the pandemic.
Okay, yes, that's right. That's valid for everybody actually. So, Sevin, then would you like to do something maybe a little different than before for your next holiday?
Yes, I would, because seeing these places that I've seen or going on the same, like going, for example, going with a country with a boat, or with a plane, maybe do something different, like do some challenges.
I see. Good. So, and do you like, Honor, exotic holiday ideas by any chance?
Yes, I love exotic holiday ideas.
Okay. Well, guys, I guess after your answers, I'm confident that today's reading piece will give you some great ideas about your next holiday, what that might be. So, what I would like you to do is, you have in front of you the text. Please take turns, read them section by section, loud and clear, and then we will actually look at the gist, meaning main idea, after we do that, okay? Okay, Honor, you can start actually.
Okay. If you want to do something different for your next holiday, you have to come to the right place. We have a wide range of alternative and exciting holiday options waiting for you. We are confident that you will find the holiday of your dreams with us. Luxurious hotels are great, but are they truly memorable? If you want a unique, unforgettable experience, you will love the accommodation we have waiting for you.
Echo Yurts. If your perfect holiday means getting away from everything and getting close to nature, our Echo Yurts will not disappoint you.
What is an eco yurt? A yurt is a portable dwelling traditionally used by nomadic people across Asia. It is a kind of circular dome tent.
Are they comfortable? If you expect our yurts to be primitive, you will be surprised.
As you can see, our yurts are cozy, warm, and comfortable. The yurts are heated by a central stove and retain their heat even in the coldest weather. Traditional decoration and furniture make our yurts beautiful and cozy. A microwave and a fridge in each yurt will make your stay very comfortable. Shower and washing facilities are located a close distance from the yurts and are kept heated at all times during the coolest times of the year.
What if it rains? You might ask, what will I do if it rains? The answer is simple. You can relax and keep dry because our yurts are completely watertight. You won't get wet if it rains.
How many people does a yurt cater for? If you want to come with friends, you can share one of our larger yurts which sleeps 7 people.
What about location? If you want to discover the delights of France, Spain, or Britain, you will find a number of eco-yurt villages in the middle of the beautiful countryside in each of these countries. Each eco-yurt village is in a peaceful green location, but within easy reach of many local attractions.
So why not book now and make your dreams come true? A warm welcome and a cozy yurt awaits you.
Okay, great guys, good reading practice there. So, now that we have read it for the first time, Sevin, I want to start off with you. What do you think the gist of this text, meaning the main idea?
Well, actually, I think it's saying like our eco-yurts are very comfortable. You will be very happy that you stayed here. There's a lot of stuff which might not be in a hotel.
Okay. What do you think then? It might be also for you that you understood from the text on it.
I think that the eco yurt is mostly in the nature. You can it has nothing to do with hotels. There are microwaves and fridges to keep you cozy in, and it's like the main idea of the eco yurt is to stay in the nature, just like a cabin.
Okay. Well, so I see that you guys are already getting into some details here, which is good, but I was more so asking the main, when you read it for the first time, what you actually sort of understand, what they are trying to accomplish by this text, what they are trying to really give you as a message, right? So let's do some brainstorming again. This is a brochure, right? It's called a brochure. What was the name again?
Unusual holiday home.
Yes, so it's trying to introduce us a new holiday idea, staying idea, right?
Yes.
So, and it's called what?
Unusual holiday homes.
It's called
Eco yurt.
eco yurts. Exactly. So it's. Have you actually ever heard the word before, yurt?
No, I have never heard it.
Okay, actually, it's something that they use commonly in Asia. Mongols and Turkish people, meaning our ancestors, used it to stay in, and especially nomadic societies, communities use this kind of staying places. But now it's almost like it's an exotic holiday staying place, right?
Yeah.
So that's what the brochure is talking about. Good. Now, before we go into the deeper stuff, I'd like to, as you were reading, I've actually taken notes of some of the maybe possible unknown words here. Okay, let's start with the range. So the range might be a set of different things of the same general type. Sevin, try to use this in a sentence for me. The word range. Make up a sentence with it.
I think, I'm not really sure. I couldn't really understand the word range.
Yes, it's actually not an easy word, I understand. Now, let's just try to, where is my pen? Okay, maybe we can say this. The range of the something, right? What could it be? Because a set of different things of the same general type. The range of the ages maybe, right? Like for example, you have different ages, right? But it's a range, say from 7 to 70. Do you understand?
Yeah,
okay, perfect. So memorable. It's worth remembering. Can you try to make a sentence with that?
Our last holiday was very memorable.
Okay, good. That's a good, actually, again, example sentence. Sevin, unique.
Unique. This holiday was unique.
Okay, yeah, whatever that holiday was in the past for you was unique. That's good. So unique means one of a kind. So one of a kind, of something. Okay? All right. So portable, Onur.
Portable means something that you could carry in your backpack, something that you could carry everywhere.
Or something that could be carried from one place to the other.
Yeah.
So maybe use it in a sentence again.
For example, phones are portable.
Yes.
I have a portable house.
Oh, great! That's a really good
For
example.
example,
because,
a tent.
yes, actually, because something doesn't have to be very small to be portable.
Yeah.
You can. That means undo it and do it somewhere else. Great. And dwelling, Sevin, I'll give you the meaning: a house, flat, or other place of residence. Use it in a sentence.
It's a little bit of a hard word for me.
Okay. Dwelling, just use it in any sentence. It means a house, a place to live in.
Okay. A yurt is a portable dwelling traditionally used by nomadic people across Asia.
Okay, so you found the example from the text. Good. Okay, it works. So nomadic, Onur.
I'm not sure what that word means.
Okay, I'll tell you what it is. So living the life of a nomad, basically who goes from one place to the other, often in a lifetime when circumstances change, say when there is drought, when there is a big fire, they need to move from one place to the other, and these people are called nomadic. So use it in a sentence.
In the old days, there were lots of nomadic people.
Great, exactly. That's exactly what it was. Domed, Sevin. So I'll give you the meaning. Covered with a round-shaped roof. Yes,
Yeah.
you can use it in a sentence.
Some houses have domed roofs.
Roofs, exactly. Still, maybe in certain interesting styles of houses, we can see this architectural design. Okay, primitive. Very basic or unsophisticated, Onur. That's especially in the history. Something primitive means very basic, unsophisticated, not much work on it, just what you need exactly. So can you use it in a sentence?
If you expect our yurts to be primitive, you will be surprised.
Okay, so it's telling you something there. Again, you found the example from the text, but that's fine. So that means primitive. If you expect it to be primitive, it says, you will be surprised. That means it won't be primitive, right?
Yeah.
That means it will be something little more complex.
Yeah.
Because primitive means very basic.
Yeah.
If it's a place, okay, you can just sit, sleep, that's it,
Yeah.
right? But in the text, what we heard was they could do other things, like there were some other gadgets. I mean, fridge, microwave that somebody can use, right?
Yeah.
So it's not primitive. Good. Retain, 7. So that means to keep something, to continue to have that thing. Can you use that in a sentence maybe for us?
My old doll, I still retain it. Would that work?
You can say that, but it's more. I think it's a more of a technical word, and retain is, for example, again, I can use this for you in a sentence maybe because it's on the harder side. The roof will retain the water from going in to the house. I said the roof will retain the water from going into the house. That means it will keep it there, right on the roof.
Yeah.
Okay? So it will keep it there.
Yes.
Okay, so understood. Facility. Whose turn was that?
It's my turn.
Okay, facility. Do you know what that means?
I'm not sure, so can you help me?
A place, an amenity, a piece of equipment provided for a particular purpose. So it's a place where you do something specific. For example, where do you do your basketball?
I can give
Yeah.
a sentence.
Yeah.
There are multiple facilities in this campground.
Oh, good. Wonderful example. I really loved it. Actually, let me just enter my password here, guys. That's very good because in a place you can have actually more than one facility, especially if it's like, it's like a staying ground, a campground. And you can have a, water facility there, playing facility here, right?
Yeah.
So good, very good example. Okay, 7, watertight.
Let me say my sentence. Some tents are watertight.
Good. Actually, there is another word, a synonym that we can use for it. Do you kind of remember that?
I forgot, teacher.
Okay, so waterproof.
Oh, yes.
Right? We hear that.
Yeah.
So it's the same meaning closely sealed, fastened, or fitted so that no water enters or passes through. Okay, perfect. Honor, the last word is with you, attraction.
Attraction. There are lots of attractions in this area.
Okay, perfect. Exactly. In this area where we live,
People are attracted to that area.
to that place,
Yeah.
right, for those attractions.
It's very touristic.
Yes, wonderful. Okay, so attraction is usually what people are appealed to in a place to visit. Okay, great guys, proud of you. And we are moving on to the next section of the lesson, and that is our grammar actually. So we typically see here in the text, actually if you pay attention, the first conditional, do you know what that is? Can you give me maybe an example from the text?
Let's check.
So the first conditional is this: if, right? Present simple, usually the tense.
Yeah.
Okay. So comma. Then something will, an infinitive form of the verb. Okay, so for example, I'll just give you some daily, not from the text necessarily, examples, so you can find me the ones I'm talking about from the text. For example, if I study today, I'll go to the party tonight. Okay?
Yeah.
So if I do something, then
I will be.
this will happen, right?
This will happen.
So can you please show me some sentences from the text that it's happening with that grammar?
I found one. If you expect our yurts to be primitive, you will be surprised.
Okay, perfect. So that's a good example. And actually, I want to take my copy here and show you some more. So, for example, it is right here. If you want to come, well, that's using another grammar structure. But let's see, there's another one I know, and it is... Okay, so if your perfect holiday means getting away from everything and getting close to nature, our eco-yurts will not disappoint you, okay? So if you wanna sort of get away from your, everyday life, then this will not, what they are suggesting us here, is not going to disappoint you. So we see this if, and present simple tense usage, and then but here we saw the negative form of it, will not. So yes, will not disappoint. Okay, so and more on that topic, probably I can say it is used to talk about things which might happen in the future, this first conditional usage. Of course, we can't know exactly what will happen in the future, but there's a good prediction that it will happen if we do this. So, this brings us actually, guys, to the next section of our, again, we might continue with the grammar, but more discussing it. So, let's look at analyzing the text a bit more. Although we've given great examples already from it and everything, but I want you to look at now the style of this text a bit. I've taken some notes. Do you think it's informative?
Yeah, it's giving you information about this unusual holiday homes.
Okay.
Text, yeah.
Yes. And Sevin, do you think it's interesting?
Yes, because there's not a lot of echo words like this.
Or there is not a lot of places like
yeah,
this to
yeah.
stay,
There
right?
are not many echo yurts in daily life. Like, we don't see much.
Yes.
of these stuff.
And the style of the writing is, that's why it's a bit interesting. It's
Yeah.
kind of creating an interest,
Yeah.
right?
It's attractive.
Yes,
It's different,
wonderful.
It's unique.
Yes. So do you think this text is written for general public?
I think yes,
Yes. Why do you say that?
because everybody who read this could say, okay, this looks nice, I want to go try it out.
Yes. So it kind of creates a sense for everybody, sort of, oh yeah, that sounds interesting, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. That's exactly what I wanted to get to. And do you think the text was too long?
I think it's very informative, but like, if you have time to read these, it would be very nice. Like,
What I meant was the whole length, from beginning till the end. Was it too long or too short, or was it just right?
I think it was just right.
Yes. Why do you say that?
Because it talks about what is an echo yurt, what if it rains, how many people can echo yurt have, like how many people can sleep in it. stuff
Yes,
like that.
that's exactly what I wanted to get to. So it is sufficient information, not too long, not too short, enough to give you the basic knowledge about it. And if you want to learn more, of course, there is the internet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And what type of visuals, things you have seen other than text on this piece of writing?
I see a house that has a dome on top.
So you've seen a picture
Yeah.
with a house, right?
Yeah.
So there is another, I think, picture there. And what is it showing?
I want to say.
Yes.
Where it's showing, it's actually pretty large as I could see. It's showing the inside. There's cabins. There's actually looks like comfortable bed. There's a window. and
Okay, yeah, so it's another picture, guys, altogether, right? So good. So a brochure, this style of writing usually will use some visuals,
Yeah.
meaning pictures, charts, some interesting, appealing, attractive things. Do you have a question, Sevin?
No, I want to say something. Actually,
Yes.
when there's no pictures, we can't get an idea. We just know, we could imagine, but when you see, okay, this is how it's going to look when I go there, this has to be how it's
Yes,
gonna
so it's kind of, what we have a saying, right? A picture is worth 1,000 words,
Yes.
right? So you don't have to say much, show a picture and people will know right away.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So the reason why I wanted to bring these characteristics to your attention was because I wanted to actually give you what this style of text is like, what type of features it has. So now you know a brochure, an advertisement, sort of a marketing piece has these things in it,
Yeah.
so that people find it interesting to read, to learn from. Okay, so I'll get my text for the last time, and again, let's look at the headlines. There's the real headline. We know it's unusual holiday homes. So it's defining eco-yurts. And then it's talking about its features, right? And it's talking about the seasonal climate effects, how it reacts, say if it rains, if it snows, if it's, you know, hot. And actually we didn't talk about this, but they can sleep here. It says, how many people does a yurt cater for? Cater for? Any idea what that?
How many people can like sleep there?
Yes.
Stay there.
How many people it can serve, right?
Yeah,
Serve to. So up to 7 people can sleep in it. So that's really good. I mean, probably if you just throw some sleeping bags here and there, more people even can sleep,
Yeah.
right?
You could. Your grandparents can come.
Exactly.
Have a nice holiday.
If you happen to own one, yes.
Yeah.
But if you are renting one, it's whoever is reserved, right? I
Yeah.
guess. Yes. So,
Also, I want to say one more thing. In
Yes.
the picture, as you can see, there's a carpet, and the carpet actually shows you that it's really cozy, and it said in the text. If you like coziness, you want it to be like fresh, cozy, then I think it's a really good choice.
Yeah.
yes, exactly. The carpet. I love the carpet there too. And you know, why not? I guess you can definitely keep this for your next vacation idea. And then it's talking about actually, last but not the least, the location. It says these yurts are now in France, Spain, and Britain, right?
Yeah.
So that means those countries are offering you these kinds of staying ideas.
Yeah.
And so you can stay there and then go see the attractions around. What a wonderful idea, eh?
Yeah.
So I hope that those kinds of things would also come to Turkey, or maybe there is, we just don't know. We should look for that information on the internet. Okay, so now on that note, what we have done in the class, let me summarize it for you. We've looked at a different type of accommodation, a vacation idea, and that is eco-yurt. And then when we did this, we've looked at certain vocabulary, and you know, it's kind of a not too complicated language, and the grammar structure we have seen often here was the first conditional, will, and then infinitive form of a verb. Again, we've given examples, and we looked at the text for its style, and then summarized it a bit more. Now, what I would like you to do, based on everything we have learned today, please go home and prepare your own brochure for something that you want to market. Think of it as such that you are trying to market a business idea. What's the question?
Actually, I have something in my head that I want to say. If I was to make a brochure, I think I would make a pencil. A pencil, when you speak to it, it writes what you're saying to it, the pen. It's a magical pencil.
Okay, so you are talking about something really magical here. But what we are after here is just some text with some visuals, just like what you have seen here and read. And I will actually mark it for its clarity, so organization, okay, and the context, and your vocabulary and grammar usage. So again, find a place that you want to sort of make it, interesting for public, and write something, just like this text, okay? Again, guys, thank you. It was such a lovely, nice class, and I hope you liked it. And we'll see you in our next class.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.